Okay, let's move on then, Dave. I suppose you're still reflecting a little bit of what happened the other night when I looked at afterwards. 70-odd% possession, 20-odd shots. Hard to believe you didn't score a goal, but that's got to go behind you, and you've got to have faith in those players that can get you those goals and get you them wins.
Yeah, those kind of defeats, certainly off the back of Ipswich as well, which was very similar, are painful. They are. There's no hiding that fight. But that's what sort of makes you, if you like. And we lost 1-0 at Sunderland a few weeks back, and we deserve to lose by more. That's an honest assessment. So, you look at that defeat and you go, we got away with one there, because it could have been a bit of a tonking, because we didn't play particularly well and they were very good on the night. So you've got to put it into a bit of perspective in the fact that we've taken Ipswich and literally played them off their own park for large parts. Done it with probably what's going to be a mid-table team, somewhere between 8th and 15th in Gillingham. I hope that doesn't sound disparaging, because it's not. That's just a prediction, my own prediction, where I think they'll finish. And played them off the park as well. So you've got to put it into a bit of perspective and sort of say, well, if you're playing teams off the park, but not getting the wins, then there's a lot of positives. Don't get me wrong, you can't kid yourself on. You've lost 2 games of football. So, there's a dose of reality coupled with a lot of positives. And I know if we play like that every week, like we have done for the last 2 games, we're going to win a lot of games of football. That's what we've got to do. I'm not worried about not scoring goals. Have we worked on it? Of course we have. We've worked on a lot of other things as well. But the players know there's no pressure from me towards the players. There's, don't just relax, pass the ball in the net, like they've shown, consistently and continuously over the last 2 years. And I've got no worries that it'll return fairly quickly.
Well, it's the FA Cup first round this weekend. Does it bring a nice feeling to you? Do you like the involvement now it's starting?
Of course, it's the best cup competition in the whole world. It's as simple as that. So we're looking forward to it. We've obviously known we've played them twice already this season. If you include the last pre-season friendly, which is always a bit of a dress rehearsal for what happens next. So yeah, we feel as though we've got a good grasp of what they bring to the table, and I'm sure they have with us as well. So we've got to do what we've done the previous 2 games and reach them levels and score some goals and win the game.
Are you still that firm believer there's a lot of glory still in the FA Cup for teams in League One and League Two?
No, there's lots of glory for all teams. All teams. If you're telling me Manchester United don't want to get to the final, I disagree with you. It's just that some foreign managers, because they don't understand the culture of the competition, moan. Well, I could moan about the fact that we've got 28 pros and we have to play 32 under 23 games and 50 first team games amongst them 29 pros. Don't get me anywhere. Just get on with it. They're playing games. That's what they get paid to do. It's not easy. Right? And I'm sure it's not easy when whichever football club's been to Russia or, I don't know, Czech Republic in the week or wherever they've been. I don't know. And then I've got to come back and play a game on the Saturday or the Sunday, in the Premier League or a banana skin in the FA Cup. I'll just get on with it, will you? You get paid to do that, and that's your job.
Just linking to what I was trying to say about the glory, and I mean, you're right, the FA Cup is fantastic. We're all there, of course, as kids there, couldn't get to the television quick enough on the FA Cup final day. The finances are there as well, and it can make a football club like Crewe. It's made football clubs like Burton and Bradford and Lincoln. And how important is that you get that into your members?
Yeah. But Burton, I wouldn't say built a new stadium on the back of it, but certainly financially, they're a very well-run club. Very well-run club. But they did ever so well. Newport, another one. You know, the Cowleys at Lincoln made their managerial career on cup upsets. You know, they did. It's as simple as that. And there's been other clubs historically who've done ever so well at cup runs. And in these times, it can make the difference.
As you were pointing out when we spoke earlier about it, you know, it's not just about winning round 1, winning round 2, getting to round 3, and think that's your FA Cup run over. Why doesn't a club like Crewe go even further and further?
Yeah, well, we got to the third round last year and come up against a team in Barnsley who was in their purple patch of the whole season, which it is what it is. But we ran them close, and you know it's 2-1 going into the last kick of the game. So we know if we play well and we get a favourable draw, then we've got a chance of progressing. But we've got to do what we've got to do against Bolton first. We can't look beyond tomorrow, that's for sure. You know, I think they're finding their feet now. So that's the magic of the cup. You know, we all sat there a week last Monday. Oh, what number are we? You know, when ball 15 come out, we all knew it was us, even though we were called Skelsmansdale and, you know, Port County and all the other names that the presenter got wrong. But that's the magic of the cup. That's what it does to people, and we're no different.
Do you think where we are in the game with what's going on, you know, financially, that the FA Cup means more this time around to your players and your club finances? I
think it could do. I think some managers might see it as less because of the number of games, but we're treating it no different, you know. So let's see. You know, we're going there to win the game, picking a team to win the game.
You just mentioned Bolton briefly. Do you think, like you say, he's had a tough time, been a disappointing start for him, but it's a club with a lot of expectations that he will see it like this one for you, coming away from the league a little bit, a bit of a relief and go for it. It's got to be a winner on the day.
Yeah, I think it has been a tough start for Bolton, like you said. Former winners of the FA Cup numerous times. You know, that's the magic of the competition. And so they've got a lot of history in this specific competition. They're going to give it their all because, you know, like I said, they're trying to find their feet still, and they're after a bit. I think they've picked up recently. So, you know, they're not going to be easy. That's for sure.
In terms of your team, I know you're not going to reveal it. What is it? One of those where you've considered since Tuesday what you might be doing because you've got a cup game. Well, next 2 games are cup games, and there's been 1 or 2 I would think got itchy boots waiting to be given that slot and show that what they can do.
Yeah, well, we've got a good squad. And we've got to find the right formula, the right balance, and make sure we look after them physically, and all that comes into the melting pot when we pick the numbers out of the raffle tin. I mean, when we pick the team.